The city of Manchester, in the northwest of England, was the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. You can learn about the city's history at the Museum of Science and Industry. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Manchester was the centre of the world's cotton industry. Most cotton was grown in the Americas. It was picked by slaves and brought by ship to England. Before the Industrial Revolution, the raw cotton was spun into yarn on spinning wheels like this one. And cloth was made from weaving the yarn on looms like this. People did this work in their homes, and most people lived in the countryside. But in the early 18th century, Richard Arkwright invented the first machine to do this work in factories using water power. This was quicker and cheaper. Soon, many people worked in cotton mills. When James Watt built the steam engine in the 1780s, bigger mills could be built. But these engines needed coal, and it was slow and expensive to transport coal by road to the factories. Manchester had the perfect solution. This is the Bridgewater Canal. It was the first canal built in England to carry coal from the mines all around Manchester straight to the factories. Barges full of coal were pulled along by horses that walked along paths beside the canal. The canals were also used to carry goods in and out of the city to markets all over the world. The goods were stored in the large warehouses you can still see today. They even built the huge Manchester Ship Canal so ships could travel 60 kilometres from the coast to Salford Quays, near the centre of the city. Many new mills were built next to the canals in Manchester. Thousands and thousands of people came to the city to work in these new mills, and the city grew very quickly. In 1830, the first passenger railway station in the world opened here in Liverpool Road. This brought even more people to work in the city. By the 1850s, the city was so overcrowded that living conditions were very bad. Working in the mills was hard and dangerous. If workers were injured and couldn't work, they wouldn't be paid and their families would starve. But over time, the cotton industry became less important. In the 1850s, there were over 100 mills working in Manchester. By 2008, there were none. You can still see the mill buildings, but now they are used as flats and offices. The canals are used by holiday makers, and Salford Quays has got museums, galleries, and shops. Today, Manchester is best known not for industry, but for being the home of the most famous football team in the world, Manchester United.